Alrighty. Sorry for the low quality camera and the trash can in the back and the towel over my chair. Whatever, bro. I'm here to talk about influencers and my experiences with being a kid surfing through the internet since the age of 13. I'm 28 now. So it's been 15 years. And I came across many influencers or whatever they're called, gurus, I don't know, entrepreneurs, YouTubers, many, and you know, some of them led me the wrong path. Didn't even care if they make your life worse. Most of them just upsell you, or how it's called. Like they just you know keep telling you that something's wrong with you, something needs to change in your life. Like you're doing this wrong. Like you need this, you need that. It's not okay. You're not okay. Your life is not okay. And I'm presenting you this solution, this course, this book, whatever they're selling. Most of the time it's like that, you know. And a lot of people just believe them, you know. They look up to them and then they trust them. Us people, especially the young people, we are really desperate to looking up to someone. It's just our nature. It's just the way young adults, children are. We just are wired that way to look up to someone. And the times are rough. Many people don't have a father figure in their life, or have a weak father, like a father that they don't want to look up to, a father that doesn't respect himself, or whatever the case may be. So they go online and seek for someone else. And it's by design, by the way. The powers to be, they want to disrupt, and they succeeded, actually, with disrupting the family unit. If you have family, you are unshakable, you are very anchored. You have a safe haven, you are strong, you are self-sufficient, you are happy, you are alright. They don't want you to be alright. They want you to have problems, to be weak, so that they can exploit you. But that's another topic. So you have these influencers that are just milking their audience, and there was this one influencer that I believed him. I really thought he was a good role model, and I went by his advices, went through life by his advices, by his mottos, whatever he was saying. And what happened was I got in a shithole. My life went to shit. Why? Because I wasn't, the things that he was saying was not applicable or wasn't really working in the real life, in the real world. That means that reality operates in a different way than what you may hear from others, from these gurus. And in the end, the one who pays the price is just you, is the one who trusts, always pays the price, pays the bill. And most of the time it's like tenfold or something like that. It's really hard to get up from that. Always it's just so crippling, bro. So you gotta be careful who you trust, man. For real. Trust is earned, not given. Should never be given, should always be earned. Remember that. Or write it down if you're disciplined. You know, there's one thing that you should be aware of, and that's universal truths or nature's laws, however you want to call it. You know, this world, it operates on certain equations, and there are certain like rules in that like work like clockwork. Certain sayings, quotes, or whatever, you know. For example, you reap what you sow. That's a universal truth, you know. And there's many truths like that. And I think as a man, you should be going by these things and not trust just one guy or a book or whatever. Because most of the time, these things are compromised. I think the best way to go through life is with the Bruce Lee's quote or motto, which is, wait, what was it? Basically, I'm paraphrasing. uh, Take what is useful, discard what is useless, and add in what's your own or specific of yours. So, you know, you gotta cherry pick, man. Because there's no one's gonna hand you the whole truth. Crystal clear. There's always some agenda or some discrepancy, some, you know, like maybe some errors because no one has completed life, no one figured out life fully. We're all on this journey. As long as we're alive, we're all on this journey of learning and understanding ourselves, the world. So no one has the whole truth. And no one knows what your life is like. So, you know, only you should be the one that pulls the strings, that applies equations into your whatever it is. your life. Sorry, my brain is just not working. I'm tired, but it's fine. It's fine. You know, disappointments, depression, or sadness comes when the real world doesn't meet your expectations. But who sets your expectations? It's you through your um, data, information that you harnessed. And if you harnessed wrongful data, your expectations are gonna be wrongful. And then when these expectations don't match up with the real world, what happens? You you then you'll be wondering, what am I doing wrong? I did everything right, but it's not working. I may be useless, or I'm this and that, and you might, you know, it can mess you up if you have wrong expectations because of wrong data. One more thing. I don't know if the influencers still do this, but there was this one time. I know there was an era of online gurus. Maybe still is. But they were advising this one thing. And that was, when your family doesn't support you along this way, or like disagrees with you about some things, you should leave them. You should go your own way. They are holding you back. That they don't support you. That they are a burden and stuff. That's the worst thing that a man can say. That's the worst advice that you can give to a young adult, to a child, to a teenager. You know, your family is the most important thing. Are the most important people in your life, and you just turn your back to them, you just abandon them. For what? For a dream, for a false hope, pipe dream that some grifter I can't do it. This is so heavy. Like it it bothers me that there are people like this. I can't. There are far worse things, I know, but this is something that I still cannot accept from anyone. You know, your family, man. Don't when life gets rough, when you have nobody beside you, or when you need help, only your family cares about you. You'll then realize that nobody gives a fuck about you except for your family. People are selfish. It doesn't have to be this way. That's not the way to be, to live. You know, I'm not perfect. want to help people, but I can't even help myself either. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I'm out. I'm outie. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and hopefully the next video is gonna be more exciting. Yeah, I appreciate you. See ya in the next one.